In this video, I am going to discuss about fats and oils. Fats and oils are considered as macronutrients. Fats and oils are considered as macronutrients, and they are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. A combination of these elements form fatty acids. So, fats and oils are macronutrients. They are essential macronutrients and they are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, and the combination of these elements form chains of fatty acids. Fatty acids can be either saturated or unsaturated. Fatty acids can be either saturated or unsaturated. What is meant by saturated? Saturated means they lack the double bonds. Saturated means they lack the double bonds between the carbon atom. But in the case of unsaturated fatty acids, there are one or more double bonds are there in the unsaturated fatty acids. So the fatty acids may be saturated or unsaturated. The main difference between fats and oils are fats are composed of high amount of saturated fatty acids and they are solids. Fats are composed of high amount of saturated fatty acids which will take a solid form at room temperature, whereas oils are mainly unsaturated fatty acids. Oils are composed of unsaturated fatty acids which will take a liquid form at room temperature. So, fats and oils are macronutrients. They are essential macronutrients. They are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, and the combination of these elements form fatty acids. Fatty acids may be saturated or unsaturated. Saturated means they are made up of only single bonds. That is, there is lack of double bonds in between the carbon atom. But in the case of unsaturated fatty acids, there is one or more double bonds are there. Then, fats are mainly composed of high amount of saturated fatty acids which will take a solid form at room temperature, whereas oils are composed of mainly unsaturated fatty acids which will take a liquid form at room temperature. Now, let us see what are the differences between fats and oil. First of all, I would like to explain about fats. Fats are oily substances. Fats are oily substances in the animal body. Fats are oily substances in the animal body. They found under the skin or around organs. They found under the skin or around the organ. They mainly composed of saturated fatty acids. The fats are mainly composed of saturated fatty acids. And the fats increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases. The fats increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases. They also increase the levels of cholesterol in the blood. The fats increase the levels of cholesterol in the blood. They mainly originate from animal sources. There are two types of fats. They are trans fats and saturated fats. Two types are trans fats and saturated fats. Butter, meat, cream, etc. are the examples of fats. Butter, meat, cream, etc. are the examples of fats. For fats, oxidative rancidity is high. What is meant by oxidative rancidity? It is the reaction of fatty acids with oxygen. Oxidative rancidity means the reaction of fatty acids with oxygen, and they are stored in liver and under the skin of animals. The fats stored in liver and under the skin of animals. These are all about fats. Now let us discuss about oils. Oils are viscous liquids that occur in fruits or seeds of plants. Oils are viscous liquids that occur in fruits or seeds of plants. They are mainly composed of unsaturated fatty acids. We discussed that unsaturated fatty acids are The fatty acids which contain one or more double bonds, they are known as unsaturated fatty acids. So oils mainly composed of unsaturated fatty acids. They lower the cholesterol level in the blood. They lower the cholesterol level in the blood. Similarly, they lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Then, they are liquids at room temperature. Fats are solids at room temperature. At the same time, oils are liquids at room temperature. And they mainly originate from plant sources. They mainly originate from plant sources. There are two types of oils. They are polyunsaturated and monounsaturated. Polyunsaturated means they contain more than 2 double bonds or 2 to 6 double bonds. They are known as polyunsaturated fatty acids. Monounsaturated fatty acids have only one double bonds. Monounsaturated fats have only one double bond. Then coconut oil, olive oil and corn oil are examples of oils. They stored in seeds and fruits of plants. They stored in seeds and fruits of plants, and also stored in fat granules in plants. Fat granules in plants. Then the oxidative rancidity is low. For oils, the oxidative rancidity is low. These are all about the difference between fats and oils. Thank you.